Alright, brick builders, how you all doing? And welcome back to Brick and Mix. Today's video slightly different. This is going to be like a preview slash shopping guide to the LEGO Insiders weekend that is coming up this coming weekend, my friends. And we're going to jump into that in a moment. I just want to quickly say, if you're any popping and banging, it's fireworks. Firework night is long gone, but it seems customary now in the UK that it goes on for bloody ever. So I do apologise if there's any noise during the course of this video. But my friends, let's just jump in and take a look at everything you can expect from this coming LEGO Insiders weekend. So, as I've already said, gang, this is kind of a preview slash shopping guide to what you can expect from this coming LEGO Insiders weekend. It's going to run from the 22nd to the 23rd of November 2025. They tend to do these LEGO Insider weekends the week before the Black Friday weekend, which will be the following weekend, gang. And that weekend is when the Star Trek set will become available. Now, I'm just going to run you through what you can kind of expect from this LEGO Insiders weekend and why it's such a big deal, essentially. This is a great time to pick up sets that are retiring, that are potentially still on the LEGO website, and it's also a really good opportunity to dive in and pick up LEGO elements from the pick-a-brick, because there are some pieces that are actually slated for retirement as well. Now, I'm not going to list every single set that's up for retirement, and when we get to it, I won't be listing every single set that has discounts on either, because this video could be very, very lengthy and not every set is going to be for every person. But let's take a look at the LEGO Insiders weekend at a glance. Now, the first big thing to kind of note is that of the 2 times LEGO Insider points on all purchases at lego.com. So if there's been a set that's kind of a LEGO exclusive or a set that's retiring potentially that you've had your eyes on for some time, you will get double points during the course of the 22nd and 23rd of November. As well as that, if you are a LEGO Insiders member, there will be particular discounts that are offered just at you on particular sets. Again, I'm not going to list every single set, and this does vary in the country that you are from. There are also going to be 3 very special gift with purchase running over the 2 days. And I will show you more pictures on these in a moment so you can take a really, really good look at them. But we are going to have a gift with purchase of 40775 Mini Knights Castle, which is free when you spend $250 in the US or £225 here in the UK. I have noted a few other price points on the screen for you as well for other areas in the world. There will also be another gift with purchase in 40776, the hot chocolate stand, which is free with a spend of $170 in the US or £155 here in the UK. And once again, more prices for other regions. And the last is that of 30665, the Baby Gorilla Encounter Polybag. And this is free with a spend of $65 in the US, £35 here in the UK, and as you can see, a price point for your part of the world as well. And the last thing to note that's going to be taking place during the LEGO Insiders weekend is that of the LEGO Insiders Retro Space Explorer reward. Basically, this is a set that they are making available if you are able or willing to redeem 2,400 of your hard-earned Insider points, and I will also show you some pictures of that set as well. So that was a run through of what you can expect from the Insider weekend, but now let me show you what the gift with purchase sets and the Insider reward set will look like, because I think that's kind of important, especially when you're going to be spending the sort of money you're going to spend to obtain these sets. I will go cheapest to most expensive, and I think that's the fairest way to kind of do this, gang. So the first one I'm going to show you is that of the LEGO Insiders Retro Space Explorer reward, because you're going to have to redeem points you have potentially earned or have already earned to get this item. It's a lot of LEGO points, in my opinion, for this set, but a lot of people in the LEGO sphere like to collect everything LEGO, and so these kind of insider rewards become really, really important. And these are sort of things as well that you redeem, and I know that people will sell these on the secondary market as well. But it's essentially a kind of yellow globe that is the logo for the space stuff that Lego does, with a little ship and a little minifigure there as well. I think that's kind of the baby minifigure that we've had before, but it's a nice enough looking set. It just seems like a lot of points though, in my opinion, for that, because we know how hard it is to earn points at Lego and how much you have to spend to earn so little as well. We will now move on to the gift with purchase, and the least you have to spend to obtain one is that of the Baby Gorilla Encounter Polybag. This is set number 30665. As you can see, this is going to consist of 34 pieces, comes with a minifigure and a little gorilla figure and a little bit of a build there. In my opinion, £35 worth of spend and you get that as a free item. It's a lot of money to spend, but you know, these are kind of cool, these polybags, and I guess 35 quid in Lego terms these days gets you one set, doesn't it? 9 times out of 10. So it's just nice that you're going to get a little reward for spending a little bit of money at Lego. The next one is that of the hot chocolate stand. This is going to go by set number 40776. Very festive feel, it does have to be said, where this set's concerned, and I do really like the way it looks, and I can see why lots of people want to get their hands on this. Again, you're going to have to spend about £155 here in the UK to be able to get your hands on this, but if there's a big retiring set that you're going to be looking to buy, it's nice that there is that incentive that you're going to get this free as well, in my opinion. And it's a nice enough set with a couple of minifigures and will add a little charm to any holiday builds that you might potentially be doing. And then the last one, gang, is that of the Mini Knights Castle, which is going to go by set number 40775. If this looks familiar, it's because it's a micro version of the Knights Castle, which was set number 6073, and the Black Knights Castle, which was 6086. Throwback sets from a long time ago, probably my youth, to be honest with you. They look like the sort of sets I was buying when I was a kid. So yeah, I can see why they potentially want to make you spend that much money, because it's a throwback. It's based on something that Lego had back in the day, and I would imagine those sets go for quite the pretty penny in themselves. Again though, it's a hefty amount you're gonna have to spend, you know, £225. And alright, if you spend 225 quid, you get all of those GWPs. You don't just get that one, but yeah, what do people think of it? You know, because it's a micro build, I'm not that into it personally, but it is nice to see that it was based off sets from the past, and it's always nice for Lego to kind of have throwback feel to some of the stuff they do. But essentially, gang, that is it. That is a roundup of this Insiders Weekend that is upon us. I will bring you another video on the potential deals and stuff that are going to be there for all to be had during the Black Friday weekend as well. But as I've already said, the thing that people are most looking forward to over the Black Friday weekend is the release to everybody of the brand new Star Trek set. So there you have it, Brick Builders. We're done and dusted with this video. Just a little run through of the Insider Weekend and what could potentially be yours to be had at Lego. I will definitely be jumping on because I'm hoping there's going to be a few Harry Potter things that I've got a little bit of discount on that I'm still hoping to get before the release of the new stuff in January. But if you're new around here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and drop a like on this video to show some appreciation. But until next time, you stay building good, people, and I'll see you all real soon.